Alright guys, I am back with another Dokkan battle video. So, with the data download on JP for the new Dokkan Fest KALE and CAULIFLA that fused into Kefla unit, we have a lot of information revealed on what to expect during the celebration, which the celebration does seem to be heavily Universe 6 flavored, which does make sense that they would make a celebration with KALE and CAULIFLA a Universe 6 themed celebration, so that's no surprise. But some of the information includes the EZAs for some of the Universe 6 free-to-play units, which is what we will be talking about in this video. The free-to-play Super Saiyan 2 Universe 6 Saiyans, CABBA, CAULIFLA, and KALE, all Super Saiyan 2s, getting their EZAs. So we're going to be talking about them and seeing just how good they are. And we're going to start off with CAULIFLA, because she is the only one that has a summonable sort of counterpart with the AGL Super Saiyan 2 CAULIFLA, and I just want to sort of compare them and see how good this free-to-play one stacks up. So, taking a look at our EZA, rapid growth, 77% leader, supreme damage, and raises defense by 30% for 3 turns. In previous, she was only raising it for 1 turn. So for 3 turns, it means she can actually build up a little bit of defense on top of her EZA stats. She's a free rainbow, so that's actually pretty good. Just doing that small little buff, giving her an extra stack of defense can make a decent difference. It can make the difference between taking double digits or 20k from a normal. Attack and defense plus 30%, up to 160%. And chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 15%, up to 60% per Universal Survival Saga category ally on the team. So if you have a full team, basically you're going to be getting the full 160% to attack and defense, and 60% chance to dodge, which is just, it's a shade over a high chance, which is 50%. So that's interesting. Being on it has to be a full Universe Survival Saga. Well, not full. I mean, if you just want to go for the full 60% dodge, then you're going to need 4 Universe Survival Saga category allies on the team. But to get the full boost from the 160% part of the passive, you're going to need a full team of Universe Survival Saga allies, which isn't too difficult, because there are a lot of good Universe Survival Saga category characters that are top tier in the game thanks to the 7th anniversary, so that's really easy, honestly. Attack plus 70% when there is a character whose name includes KALE on the team, launches an additional attack with a medium chance of becoming a super attack if the ally is also on the same turn. So you want KALE on rotation with her. And that has always been the gimmick for these free-to-play KALE and CAULIFLA. KALE and CAULIFLAs, or not just the free-to-play ones, but the KALE and CAULIFLA units in general. You know, the Tech CAULIFLA, STR KALE, Physical Berserk KALE, AGL Super Saiyan 2 CAULIFLA, all of them. And then, of course, these these free-to-play ones, they all want to have a rotation of KALE and CAULIFLA, which does make sense. So, overall, interesting. Though this basically means that she will be a little less optimal on pretty much any of her other categories outside of Universe Survival Saga Universe 6, basically. I mean, you can run like pure Saiyans and have LR Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, and that would count for the passive and things like that. But, I mean, Peppy Gals can work too. Rapid growth can kind of work too. So you do have some flexibility, but she really does want those Universe Survival Saga category allies on our team to get her full sort of potential unlocked, which is definitely worth it, especially because that 60% chance to dodge is pretty big. So overall, solid, raises defense, pretty high stats boost if you do have a full Universe Survival Saga team, 60% chance to dodge, medium chance of an additional. I like it. Now let's compare that with the AGL Super Saiyan 2 CAULIFLA really quick. Now she raises defense by 60% for 3 turns, so she's basically double the effect that the STR CAULIFLA has. She has a high chance of evading enemies' attack, which is 50%, so it's about the same. STR CAULIFLA has the advantage there. Medium chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. It's only a 30% chance. I mean, not the biggest deal not to have that. Attacks effective against all types when there's an ally whose name includes Kale in the same turn. And she has lower stats boosts, if you think about it. I mean, they're not conditional, like CAULIFLA's is, where she needs a full team to get 160% stats boosts from her passive. But hers is significantly lower, especially in the defense category. And she doesn't have the 60% chance to dodge. It's a 50% chance. Doesn't have the additional attack chance. So I think the free-to-play Super Saiyan 2 CAULIFLA is better than the AGL one. That's just my opinion. Of course, again, her power level does require Kale on the team. Does require at least 4 units on the Universe Survival Saga category on your team. But that's not really that much of a downside considering how strong Universe Survival Saga really is. So, with that being said, let's take a look at her partner, Super Saiyan 2 Kale here. Full power category, 77% leader skill now. Raises attack for 1 turn, lowers defense instead of just lowering defense. So, she gains some attack, which is not the biggest deal because before her EZA, she never really was a damage dealer. She was always a support unit, really. So maybe they want her to do like a little more damage. I don't really know. Attack and defense plus 120% when performing a super attack. Universe Survival Saga category allies keep +2 and attack and defense plus 30%. It was plus 30% before, right? Keep +2. Attack and defense plus 30%. Huh, so they didn't change her support passive from 30%. Defense plus 70% when there's an ally whose name includes CAULIFLA on the team, and all allies key +1 and attacking defense plus 16% if that ally is attacking in the same turn. So actually, they gave her an extra 6% to her part of her support passive if you have CAULIFLA on rotation. They also gave her more defense, 20% more defense, I believe, when there is a CAULIFLA on the team. So she didn't get too much, but I'm actually curious now to see her damage because she was barely hitting like million-ish, like 1.2 million sort of rainbowed and everything. I don't know. It seems a little weird to me that they would just give her raised attack for 1 turn. At least let her raise attack infinitely, you know? But she is a good support unit who can be, a 46% support unit for Universe Survival Saga if you have CAULIFLA on rotation. So obviously these two really want to be on the same rotation together, and they work really well with each other. So she's still a really good support unit, really good free-to-play choice for Universe Survival Saga. Although now with the new unit Super Master and Student Gallic Gun CABBA, the Int CABBA, she has a little bit of competition for being a Universe Survival Saga category support unit. So, with that being said, speaking of CABBA, let's take a look at CABBA, because this man, I've had him sitting in my box since I started playing the game. He was one of the first units I really farmed up who was annoying, starting from an SR and having to get him all the way to this awakened, It was a little bit of a chore, and he really didn't do much, although he had a super promising passive of, as you can see here, chance to perform a critical hit plus 7% up to 49% per Universe Survival Saga category ally on the team. He could have a 50% chance to crit if you have a full team of Universe Survival Saga, even before his EZA. So when I saw, this whole celebration come unraveling, the physical Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA EZA and everything like that, I brought up this CABBA, and I said, if they EZA this dude, he can become a monster. So let's take a look. Did he become a monster? Bond of Master and Disciple, category leader skill now. Raises defense for 1 turn, supreme damage, and raises allies defense by 30% for 1 turn. Huh, does that... Wait, so does he get 2 defensive raises? I'm a little... Wait, so raises defense for 1 turn, his own defense, causes supreme damage, and raises allies' defense by 30% for 1 turn. So I'm assuming he's raising not only his own defense, but everyone's defense by 30% for 1 turn for the whole rotation. And he's not actually getting 2 stacks of defense. I might have to actually see that in action, because I'm not entirely sure. The way it's worded right now is a little weird, at least to me, because when it says all allies on rotation, I don't know, or it says all allies, I guess it's not including himself, but it's almost like the LR Team Universe 7, who raises the defense for his whole rotation. Similar in that vein, a super attack effect. Now his passive skill, let's see, attack and defense plus 120% when performing a super attack. Chance to perform a critical hit plus 7% up to 49% per Universe Survival Saga category ally on the team, plus an additional attack plus 70% when there is a Pure Saiyans category ally attacking in the same turn, which obviously again with Kale and CAULIFLA, with Vegeta, with Goku's, from the Universe Survival Saga, you will pretty much get this active. Even the Int CABBA, because this is Super Saiyan 2 CABBA. If you want to run the Super Saiyan in, Master and Student Gallic Gun CABBA next to this guy, or if you want to run the 50% support CABBA, this is, they're perfect to link up with this guy, I'd imagine. I mean, they're not perfect in terms of links, but they are able to link up because this is a Super Saiyan 2 CABBA and not a Super Saiyan CABBA. And when we look at his categories, he is on quite a few, just like the other two. I think he actually is on more categories than these two. They're on Peppy Gals, but he is on, Universe Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Universe 6, Bond of Master and Disciple, Super Saiyan 2, Rapid Growth, Miraculous Awakening, and Defenders of Justice. Defenders of Justice is the Videl category, so that's a little interesting. You really wouldn't run him on that category because I can't think of a Pure Saiyan unit on that category. Vegeta's not there. I mean, unless you want to run Int CABBA again, but but you want him on a Universe Survival Saga team, period, because you want his full passive. You want that full 49% chance to perform a crit from his passive, because if that's the case, then you can just go like full AA on him, basically. You'll be on what, like 15 additional attack and 11 crit because he's a tech unit? Hell yes, you can even decide to go and pull out a little bit of AA or crit for some dodge. But yeah, I like this unit. I think he's going to be really good. Defense, he needed defense, and they gave him defense. They also gave him a nice little support of giving the whole rotation 30% defense raise for 1 turn. So, put him in slot 1. I mean, you really wouldn't want him in slot 1 because he raises defense for 1 turn. So, you would want him in slot 2 or something like that, where he can attack first before getting attacked. But with that super attack effect, you do sort of have an incentive to put him in slot 1 so the other 2 units can tank with his 30% defense raise for the whole rotation. But overall, I really can't wait to get my hands on this CABBA. I do not play JP currently, so I won't be able to until he comes out on Global. That comes with the other 2, so yeah, I'm not going to have any showcases for them for a while, but when they come out on Global, I will. Overall, looking like some very strong free-to-play units, especially the CAULIFLA and the CABBA. The Kale here is a little underwhelming to me, but she is a support unit, and I just sort of wish they gave her raises attack and defense for 1 turn, because then I think that she would be able to be a little more sturdy to be on rotation with CAULIFLA, instead of just being a floater unit because of her support passive. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it from me. Let me know what you think of these units in the comments, and until next time, I will see you guys later.